Kevin, if you would open us up with a statement about a thriller, 64-61 over the Trojans.
I'd like to open us up with a moment of prayer after that game. I don't even know where to begin. Obviously, emotions are flowing high right now, so I'll try and take a deep breath and settle in. Just proud of these kids. You know, we've been preaching it. I'm so happy for them because we've struggled. One thing, we're very honest in our program. We're very direct, and we've talked about our lack of coming up big in the big games. We've struggled to win close games. And we talked all week. We said, guys, the thing is we can learn. We've had all this experience. We've got a week to get ready. We focused a lot on our last-second situation plays. And we had a chance to learn. We said it's a brand new season. And we come out, we get the first one against Carson-Newman, and you come out in a huge game against the 1 seed. We're able to come up with another big game. And you knew it was going to be a tough battle, but it's hard to prepare them for that when you've got the crowd and it's a loud game out there. And you could see a struggle at times. You could see the score kind of, the peaks and valleys were coming, and then we get down, and we're down 12 in the first, and we make that huge run. Symone comes up big when Jess was really struggling that first half. Make a great run to get it to 4 at the half, and we just said, listen, our big three aren't playing real right now. You look at Mylea was struggling, Mylea was struggling, Jessica Harris was struggling, and we're down 4 points. And so that was kind of our refocus point. But still in the second half, we spent our timeouts just talking to each other, just come on, just a little bit more. We've got this. Before the game, our message to them was we can have a 10-point lead, and we can blow that in 2 minutes. But we can also be down 10 points, and we can make that up in 2 minutes. And just give them a lot of credit for fighting a hard game against a great crowd, a very well-coached team in Anderson, and so much talent out there when you look at Mullenhour and Ace Easter, just a great game. So proud of these girls.
You look at you mentioned the runs, 8-0 in the second to get it down to a 4-point game, and then 13-2 in the fourth to take the lead. What was the impetus for those spurts?
We took a timeout, and I was just begging them. I said, guys, we're not running any offense. And we talked about a drill we do in practice where we go basically layup post up. Like, we don't shoot until we get the layup post up. And Mylea's talking to her teammates. We're just talking about we can't be selfish right now. We can't come out there and take what I want to do. It's what we need you to do. And so we're just begging the kids, just please run offense. And when the moment presents itself with the right shot, that's when you guys have to be aggressive and you have to attack. We've lost games where we've settled into being a soft team and just jacking up shots. We really wanted to attack the rim. And coming out of that timeout, you saw them do a much better job of working the ball around.
Mylea, 2 points at the half, but you go off for 12 in the second half. What was your mentality to get going?
Whatever my team needed. We wanted to win this game. So it didn't matter if I scored. I needed to be good on defense. None of that mattered. I just wanted to do whatever my team needed me to do in that moment.
Symone, I feel like it was 3 or so and ones late that really kind of pushed things back. What was your strategy in attacking the rim?
My biggest focus is because I'm basically called a shooter. So I let my drives come to me first to get my shots open. But one thing me and my coach talked about is open up drives and make me be a threat to everything and be an all-around player that I am.
Kevin, how surprising is it that you're in the region final and Jessica Harris is 2 for 16 from the field for the tournament?
It's surprising. But you look at what these other people have done. Miriam stepping up yesterday. You look at, Miriam hitting 3 huge free throws today on a play we called for her, and she came through. It's just everyone's picked us up. It's been frustrating times this year. We talked about our rebuild this season. I know we talked with Ricks, and we talked about how we returned, I think it was 31% of our minutes or total points. And so it's taken us a long time to find out what are our rotations, who are the kids we can count on to score, and we've seen more kids stepping up to score late in the season, which has kept us afloat in this tournament. But I got to say, too, it's crazy for me because 14 years ago, I was playing in this game. I'm about to play on Monday. My last game I coached at Anderson University was in this game, in the Sweet 16 on this floor, and we came up short. So I'm thankful to have another opportunity at it coming out here, and I'm looking forward to going to war with these girls and see what we can do.
Let's go back to that final play. Obviously it worked, but why go so early?
Well, the tough thing about those plays is, let's say we wait, okay? Now, you saw that yesterday in the Barton game. That kid sat out there and waited, and then they got a terrible shot. You don't want to wait because we've got that play we ran has a lot of options. You guys just saw the first option. There's a lot of layers to that play. So if that first option goes, we want to take that shot. If it doesn't work, we have time to get another shot out there.
Any other questions?
Mylea, did you feel like, Jess had obviously a really slow start. I mean, she had her 3 points in the fourth quarter there. I mean, did you feel like, you know, she only had 3 points in that fourth quarter, but do you think that when everybody saw her actually, you know, scoring, at least a little bit, do you think that made everybody say, okay, let's go?
Can I pause for 1 second? I'm going to let her answer this question.
Yeah.
One thing I just have to say right now, because we talk about Jessica struggling, I just want to make one thing clear. We're not here without Jessica Harris. So I know we talk about her struggling. I just have to say that because that kid, it may have had 2 rough games. She has been our go-to.
Yeah.
She's carried us. So I just have to say that before she answers that
Yeah,
question.
I'm glad you said that. I was just going to say, a player like her, we always have her back. And so whether she's doing great or she's struggling, the fact that she's gotten us to this point, we would never let her down. So whether she scores 30 points, 3 points, 0 points, we are fired up because we know that she's given us everything she has this entire season. So we're here now. We have her back regardless.
Yeah. And then, you know, like Coach said about, you know, how much you guys lost from last year with, you know, the total points. I mean, tell me about this coaching job that he's done. I know he's going to say it's all about the players, but, just tell me about that a little bit.
I'll start off by saying we have the best coach in the PBC, and that's every year. Our system is great, and coaches and other people don't understand the time and effort that he puts in. It's not just about basketball. It's about building relationships. He's phenomenal, and I'm not just saying that because he's next to me, but he's great. You know, he prepares us for these games. When we have 5 days or 5 hours, we're always prepared. He's just great at his job, and I honestly think he's the best at it.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin, do you feel like this is a great coaching job, you know, yourself?
Well, it's funny. My wife likes to give me a hard time because in December I came home and I said, we'll be lucky to win 17 games this year. And it's just, like I said, it's these players. Like, they love each other. They get along. Even when we were struggling, I kept telling them and telling my family, like, I love coaching this team. It's just a fun team to coach. We had a very talented team last year, but we had challenges with that team at times. This group, even when they struggle, they're fun to be around. You know, Rick Majerus, if you've read My Life on a Napkin, the book he wrote, he said you have to recruit players you can lose with. And you got to read into the wording there. They're so true. If you're losing and you still like your team, you've got something special. And even in the losses here, we might be frustrated, might not be happy, but there's always been a bond with this team where no matter how much I push them, they come back, and they're not walking the other direction from me. We have a great team, and that's allowed us to make this run. It's allowed me to be a better coach. But yeah, whether it's me or the players, all I can say is I'm so proud of this team for doing more than I think anyone would have expected out of this team. So give these kids credit.